At the outset, this feels like I am in a very quaint, small, residential bylane. You're seeing these houses all stacked up next to each other in an Indian city, but this is no ordinary street. In fact, it's just beginning to start bustling up. There is some murmurs, there is some people all coming out excited because I'm walking down the street where Gukesh Dommaraju grew up. I'm in Chennai and this is the day when he is going to arrive. He's not even reached home, but I've already bumped into a lot of his neighbours, his relatives, aunties and uncles who are already sharing stories about how he was as a little boy growing up.
Gukesh is a very young guy, very determined guy. So my very fond memory with him was, though we used to play cricket down the line over here, this is the streets where he played, he never used to come out and play cricket with us. So he was always very determined right from class 2nd. We would be playing cricket over here, he would be practicing chess right inside his house. So I think at the age of 18, what he has achieved today, he is definitely a role model for every young Indian. He will go down into the memory lane of becoming the youngest champion. So from past 8 years, I think I have not seen him properly ever, only on any special occasions. So yeah, proud of him. Moreover, I think today his father's hard work has paid off, because from past 7-8 years, I suppose uncle has given him a lot of support. He is almost living a retired life now, taking him to all the coaching centers and rigorously supporting him. So I wish uncle all the very best and very proud of you, Gukesh.
Actually, super delighted and happy to stand here being a neighbour of Gukesh family. We have seen Gukesh growing up right from a tiny tot. So we have seen him always down to earth, driving a cycle and also playing, celebrating his birthday functions with my children as well. So we never thought that today he would be a world champion, but then such a down to earth person. And we saw his dedication and hard work, and that is what it speaks today. The whole nation is celebrating his success. We are super happy. The moment the news came about his winning the chess, I was just going through the albums and discussing with my children about his birthday celebrations. He used to visit our house often. So from a tiny tot, today we see him to be a grown-up boy. Very happy for his success. Let God profusely bless him. We are so proud.
Pursuing his passion that's now seen him be world chess champion. Of course, there's a lot of activity here, but this is still just the quiet before the storm, because right behind me is that poster. The street is readying up. You've got pictures there of his Olympiad win and of course the big one, the World Chess Championship, where he beat Ding Liren before coming in here. But he's got a busy day lined up for him. There are a lot of press briefings, interactions and meet or greets as well. It's definitely going to take some time before all of this sinks in. But this street is definitely very excited to welcome their very own World Chess Champion. Well, it's been a buzzing, busy day for the youngest World Chess Champion. Gukesh Dommaraju hasn't had a moment's rest, in fact, from the moment he entered India. He couldn't even head home. He had to straight go for his own felicitation. And as I was walking there along with Gukesh's father, Rajnikant, he was speaking about how Gukesh hadn't slept for 3 whole days. He's really been exhausted. In fact, at the felicitation, the entire media was gathered, a horde of journalists, camera persons, digital, print, television, all of them waiting to listen to what Gukesh had to say about his very historical victory. He had one special word to speak about the latest coach to join his support staff, and he also spoke about having his eyes set on the GOAT of chess, Magnus Carlsen.
Yeah, my target has always been to become the best player in the world. And when I was a kid, world champion is world champion is a very important step towards the dream. But still, it's clear that there are a lot of strong players, and I still have a lot of improvement to do. And players like Magnus, they keep motivating me to work harder. And although this is a big achievement, and I know it comes at a very young age, I think that it's still a very long way to go. And my goal is to keep enjoying chess and to have a very long career and hopefully to one day to become the best player in the world. Paddy has been a very important part of my team. I asked I asked Sandeep sir. I mean, after I won the candidates, I asked Sandeep sir, who is my sponsor, Westbridge, and Sandeep sir got immediately in touch with Paddy, for a mental training thing, and Paddy. We started working in preparation for the World Championship, and I've learned a lot of things, and I enjoyed all the conversations that I had with him. And in the World Championship, it's not only about chess, but there's a lot of mental and emotional struggles that you have to deal with. And Paddy has had experience with high-level sports and high-level performance in different sports, and for me, for sure, the conversations that we had and the suggestions that he has given me for this match and for me as a person to develop myself has been very important, and I would like to give a lot of credit for him. For especially you could see that, like for example, I lost game 1 and game 12, two very important games, and it's very tough to handle that in those moments. And Paddy, his teachings have really helped me overcome those moments. So yeah, huge thanks to Paddy Upton.
Well, after that very hectic and manic press conference, it was time for Gukesh to finally come back home. It's been quite the hectic few days and a very, very busy day in itself. He was welcomed by a lot of his friends, his neighbours, some of his relatives as well, who were there waiting since the wee hours in the morning, including his house help who had come there just to welcome him back home after what's been such a rewarding and intense few weeks.
Congratulations, Gukesh.